Everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your quickest update from Japan. I am just back home briefly. I'm in between meetings. I got to jump back out in 40 minutes. I need to be at a meeting at 6 p.m., but I didn't want to miss the opportunity to give you the link to this in the comments section below. So the last results of July, August, and September have come out in a beautiful 170-page presentation form from SBI Holdings. And I'm telling you, you couldn't, in terms of XRP and Ripple, you couldn't ask for a better partner. And I know some people have been complaining that SBI is not coming true with all their promises. I totally disagree. And I have taken some people out on exactly what is it that they are complaining about. If you're complaining that the delay of the SBI VC trade site took place back in March, that is because there was a hack in January with CoinCheck, and FSA required all the exchanges to revisit and replan and submit a work order, if you will, by the FSA, mandated them to provide a brand new strategy for protecting customers' assets. And that was just, I don't know, I don't care if you want to call it a black swan, I don't care what you want to call it, but it was out of the hands of anybody who was in the process of opening an exchange. So that was a delay that was not the fault of SBI. And if you knew how big that hack was, 530 million US dollars, and that followed on the heels of 2014, the Mt. Gox hack, I can tell you that as much as this is a crypto-friendly country, and as much as the FSA tries to give some self-regulatory freedom to these associations, if the FSA says jump, people have to jump. It's just like the SEC. And so please don't blame Mr. Kitao, who is a chairman of a public company. He doesn't lie, and he is staying true to all of his plans by timelines, which is actually pretty darn difficult when you look at what he's up against in terms of carving out a brand new space. If you look on some of these pages, you'll see that the number of partners is just staggering. And they are not just in Asia either. I mean, he's reaching into China and Russia as well. Okay, I'm taking you to this one right here because actually, this is a fantastic report. It's all good news, and there are some really wonderful surprises too. I just don't even know where to start. Well, okay, let me start with this. The 2018 revenue thus far is up 24.8%. The SBI online securities, which is really important because I told you that he is number one in the securities trading market. He knows how to get to number one. He has absolutely the same passion and goal in mind for the SBI VC trade site. They are up 20%. The SBI Sumishin Bank is the top online bank in Japan, and that's with competition for other banks like Daiwa. Daiwa Securities is huge. Sony Bank is in that mix. Rakuten is in that mix. They are like the Amazon of Japan. So he has achieved the number one position for online banking. Yesterday I did a video. He did a very important strategic joint venture with money and agreement with the company that owns the points card, the Tsutaya points cards called the T-Point card. There are some 67 million users. The demographics are very young, 82% of people who are in their 20s. And I told you, I think he's going to pull that points card into the virtual currencies trading platform. And sure enough, he is. On page 66, which I'm not going to go back to that one now because I'm in a rush. I'm so sorry, but you can take a look. Page 66. People will be able to redeem their points and use those points on various financial platforms. So not only on the security site when the derivatives market starts to open up by March of 2019, but it also is going to be redeemable for the virtual currencies site, the SBI VC trade site, which is great because I kind of guessed it and it turns out that it is. All right. If we look at this, you can see that back in September 2017, that's when he first registered for a cryptocurrency exchange and trading business. And as you know, that one delay came, which I just talked about. We don't have to visit that again. But then none of these dates have ever changed. In June, the 20,000 beta users then were invited and they tested the platform. And then in July, it opened and they began doing accounts for Japanese residents. That stayed the same. It hasn't changed. And now we see by the end of December 2018, these cryptocurrencies will be able to be deposited and withdrawn outside of the closed platform that they are trading in right now. And that will also happen with a live board trading the work board. So we will be able to see some of that volume. Right now, because it's a closed ecosystem, we really don't see it on a global level. And then you can see here by March 2019 that leverage trading will start. Japanese love to do leverage trading. So I just don't doubt that this derivatives site with the financial products, which will absolutely include XRP, will be available. And all these dates have stayed consistent. So as long as there's not something totally crazy in terms of another black swan, I think everything is on track. Okay, so gosh, so that was really good that the point system is going to be used on the virtual currencies website and the SBI remit site too. So if you remember, that is the site that uses XRP with the relationship they have with the Bank of Siam in Thailand. Okay, and then let's go to page 143. Is that what we're on? Maybe I want to look at page 140. Okay, let's look at page 140. This will kind of let you really understand the whole ecosphere. So if you look at the digital asset holdings, it is like the hub in the wheel. And then you can see all of these spokes that make the new financial ecosystem based on a digital asset. You can see the virtual currencies up here. This is Clear Markets. They are the American company that is helping to make the derivatives platform a reality. There you see R3. Now that Ripple and R3 have come to an agreement, I think you're going to see R3 take a bigger spotlight with this ecosystem. There's SBI Ripple Asia, there's Ripple, and they are absolutely the partner for the remittance platform. This is SBI Crypto. I don't know. This is a new thing for me. I have to study because I have not seen this before. Maybe it's part of the S-Coin platform. I'm just not sure. Okay, so now here is the other interesting thing that I'm going to just point out before I have to run, and that's on page 153. You can see the information is just unbelievably full here. So when we look at this one here, this is interesting. So this surprised me. This is the S-Coin. Now, the S-Coin is like a stable coin. And as you know, the government is pushing all the banks to go cashless here. They want to hit a target of like 40% cashless by 2020 when the Olympics occur. And this S-Coin, I thought before was going to be pretty much just a domestic coin created by SBI. However, look at this. So the coins for payment can be easily issued, including cryptocurrencies. That's a good thing. I didn't know. So it's the first time I have seen that. And you can see it says it here, various coins are issuable. So I don't know. This looks very, very interesting. I think we're going to have to dig a little deeper here too as well. All right, everybody. Gosh, what else can I say? Anything? They did 176 billion yen before tax. They are a strong partner. The partnerships are unbelievable. When I go to page 128, let's just pop up there really quick. When we go to 128, you can kind of see who you're in company with. And it's not just Asia either. It is companies in Russia and in China. So seriously, I can't think of a better partner for Ripple and XRP other than SBI. Mr. Kitao is totally reshaping the financial world in Japan, which is the most conservative part of Japanese culture and business. And I am so surprised, actually, at how fast he is able to move in this space, because it's not an easy space to change. So here are just, look at this. Here are just some of the partners that are cited. There's the Ripple Labs and Bitflyer Japan. Yeah, this is a lot to study. This is a lot to study. There's a lot happening. There's WireX. There is a lot happening, everybody. Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a very, very exciting 2019. All right, I got to run, really. So I'm sorry, no fluff today. I just wanted to make sure that I got some of these high points out and the link to these pages so you can take a look yourself. And it's all really great. Okay, sayonara for now. Bye-bye.